Some of y'all just can't help it but to be mad at the next person and what they doing with their life. Baby, yes, I'm 26 with 6 kids and I'm doing the damn thing. I get up every day and make sure I do something productive around my house. I make sure that my kids see me cleaning up. I make sure that they do their part while they cleaning up. I used to think that everybody was right when they used to tell me, oh, why you got so many kids so young? It's going to mess up your life. But baby, look, this is my life and I got to deal with it. I ain't mad at the life that I chose. I chose it and I'm going to do what I got to do to provide for my kids the best way I can. And please don't get into me washing my mop in the sink. This is how I do it. This is how I seen my people do it back in the day. And yes, I used to have a mop bucket. The kids broken, and that's just I got to do what I got to do.
So I discovered this obviously from people sending me one video, and then I started going down a rabbit hole. And you know how it works. Once you watch one video, it starts to get into a whole nother conversation, and it deep dives into more conversations about people having a conversation about the video that you just watched. So I had to go back and start to actually study the profile because, again, this was the first video that you guys had sent me. And so I was trying to understand what the heck and why would people have 6 kids in 2025? Why would they be up to 6 and possibly pregnant with a 7th in this day and age? Have to be on government assistance. It would be 100% chaos. Personally, I don't even think that the generations before us did it right. Poverty, a lot of people was raised in the projects. People always saying, well, it was okay. Nope. A lot of people turned out really bad. It was a horrible situation. And again, I can't imagine. The house is filthy. It doesn't look like she has any help or assistance. Obviously, mother didn't give her any insight. She's washing the mop out in the same sink as she probably does dishes in and stuff, and probably doesn't even disinfect it behind the mop. And the cabinets was wrecked and dirty and all of this stuff. And I was just like, yo, it's impossible for her to have enough bedrooms. It's impossible for her to even have enough bedrooms for the things that she had to deal with when it came to the kids. Haven't y'all ever heard of contraception? Haven't y'all ever heard of condoms? Haven't y'all ever heard of not having sex? And I didn't even hear her say that she was married. All I heard was 26 with 6 kids, and she don't care what everybody else think. And then she started putting the mop inside of the dishwasher. And you know what the worst part about it is that she knew that she was doing wrong when she put the mop inside of the sink and then gonna say, well, this is the way that I was taught when I was growing up. BS. Nonsense. But I did start the deep dive and I wanted to know exactly what was going on. So this was the second video I watched of it.
I keep seeing why and how do I got 6 kids. I think everybody knows how I got 6 kids, but why? Long story short, I was going through various situations within my household at 14, 13 years old. Ended up being with my grandma, ended up meeting my first baby daddy and moving in with him when I was 14 years old.
So she got multiple baby daddies. Jesus Christ.
Having 3 kids with him. Then moving on to my second relationship that I'm in right now, having 5 kids with him, one that's deceased that I don't like to speak.
5 plus 3 is 8, right? And I know she's talking about one is deceased. Let me rewind this a little bit.
Ended up meeting my first baby daddy and moving in with him when I was 14 years old, having 3 kids with him. Then moving on to my second relationship that I'm in right now, having 5 kids with him, one that's deceased that I don't like to speak about. I just feel like some people grow up faster than others, or are forced to grow up faster than others, and that's fine. Some people's situation is not going to be all sweet and dandy like people think or hope to see it. People going to judge you no matter what.
So I'm assuming that the 7th kid is one that's in her belly. Because if she's 26 with 6 kids, then that means she is pregnant, and the person that she's with is giving her a 5th child with him. One of them passed away, and then the other ones is there, and she got to have one in her belly.
But just keep doing you. As long as I'm taking care of my kids, as long as my kids are fed, as long as they have clothes and shoes, that's all that really matters.
And then she'll keep showing it, like showing a place that she cleaned up or whatever, so on and so forth. Man, bro, I had one kid, and I'm telling you that it take everything. And when I say everything, I believe that, anything that you don't do, you basically neglecting your kid, and it's insane. I believe it takes everything that you can do. And I'm talking about that's also thinking about her future, making sure that she got a decent college fund. Like it was very intentional. I'm only gonna have one kid if I decide to have a kid and bring him into this world in the first place. And I'm gonna put everything that I can inside of this kid because, you know, they deserve it. They didn't ask to be here and they shouldn't be living a substandard life just because I want to be selfish and talk about what I want to do. Anyways, this is the third video that I decided to watch. And the reason that I watched it is because the cover photo caught my eye. I'm like, what is all of that dirt? And why is the cabinet locked?
I just want to say thank you so much to my middle school teacher who came and brought me this stuff so I could get the cleaning. And I absolutely thank y'all for y'all positive comments, and I thank y'all for y'all negative comments. I'm just a 26-year-old that's trying to give her kids the life she never had. Nobody knows my story. I'm not going to go around making anybody feel sorry for me, but what I will do is put my big girl pants on and move forward. I don't ever put my problems on nobody else because they not their problems, they my problems. I always took accountability for everything that I've done, my kids, my life, everything, and I've made the best of my book by its cover because I'm out here making something out of nothing sometimes, and I'm happy. As long as my kids happy and they smiling, that's what makes me smile inside. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful for the life that I have because I got shot when I was 14 years old. I don't know if I even would have been here to have kids. So that's why I have so many kids. My kids are my family.
Oh, she got the mop bucket. She got the mop bucket now. I see you.
Oh, you already did it on me?
Good job cleaning up the refrigerator and the cabinets and stuff. God, I just couldn't imagine, bro. I would just go crazy. 6 kids, even with resources, 6 kids is crazy, fertile as hell. And I guarantee you that she not done. Guarantee you that she not done. Anyways, let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off of life. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments, man.